Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jules if you're new. Today I'm going to share with you my favorite 2024 luxury releases. I've been really excited to film this video, and as you can see, I'm in a different location. I'm in my living room and I've set myself up with all my products in front here, and I cannot wait to dive in. I'm not going in any particular order. I'm just gonna pick at random. So the first one that I want to share is this Hourglass Evil Eye palette. I have used this so much since it came out. I just think every single shade in here has been useful to me. And I especially love the bronzer because it's not too warm tone. It's kind of neutral. And then I love this highlight color here. It's just so pretty. I think I showed it in my previous video, but it's just an amazing highlighter. And the blush shades are so nice. I'm wearing it on my face today, along with some other products that I'm about to show you, but this is an amazing palette. Absolutely love this. Another product I find myself reaching for a lot is this Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette. And I just really think this color story is so pretty. I love using the glitter white shade right here in the inner corners of my eyes. And if you can see that, I love using that in the inner corner of my eyes. Like, I use that today, and I just think it just packs a punch, and these shades are beautiful. I have nothing like this in my collection, so I absolutely have used this a lot since it came out. And then going along with that release is this Dior Backstage Eye Palette in 004 Celestial Purple. I'm also wearing this on my eyes today, along with another palette, which I'll show you in a moment. I just really think this is a fun palette. It's great for the holiday season. I think the color story is perfect for winter, and it's very subtle, so it's not going to be like in your face pigmented to enhance and elevate your look. And then something that's not really new, but it technically is because it's reformulated, is this Chanel blush in the shade 02 Rose Bronze. This particular shade is so nice. It just goes with everything, and not like overly scented like some Chanel products are. It definitely has a scent, but the formula is just so smooth. So if you can see here, the swatch on my hand, it goes on so smooth. It's pigmented and it blends out so nicely. Like, I'm blending it out right now, so I'm going to show you what this looks like blended out on my hand. I'm wearing that on my cheeks today, along with the Hourglass palette, but I just absolutely love this, especially the shade. The shade is my favorite. Another new release is the Giorgio Armani Luminizing Silk Bronzing Powder, and I have mine in the shade 100. This has a luminous finish, so it's not matte. It's a little bit glowy, but not overly glowy, and it's been something that I use a lot. I used it on Thanksgiving, and my mom was like, wow, that looks really pretty. I think I said that in my last video, but she loved this, and I just think that it's the perfect tone for me, and they have other shades as well. I kind of want to try the 110, but this is just, I'm more of like a glowy, luminous bronzer type of person, so that's why I really love this. And look how much product you get. Look how big this pan is. Like, there's so much product in here. It's 18 grams. So definitely a good release this year. This is definitely probably my favorite release of the year. This is the Sicily Fidotante Perfection, and I have mine in the shade 2N and 09 Dawn. And I sometimes mix the two, or I'll just wear one or the other depending on the season. But this is very expensive. But hear me out. I have acne-prone skin, so I have to be really selective about the products that I use. And I needed something that was going to be full coverage and that didn't break me out. The Lancome Teint Idole foundation is another one of my favorites, but that was not released this year, so I'm not including it in this video. But alongside that one, this is full coverage. It's long lasting. It's not overly matte where it makes my skin feel dry, because I have normal to dry skin. So if I wear a matte foundation, sometimes it makes me look even more dry. This doesn't. This looks like, you definitely can tell that I'm wearing makeup, but it's very natural and it's very skin-like for a matte foundation. This lasted me all day in the heat in like 90-degree weather that was super humid. I just keep going back to this. I'm sensitive to fragrance. This does have a little bit of fragrance, but it's not something that irritates me too much. I can get past it. So I feel like this one and my Lancome one are like tied for my #1 foundations. And of course, I haven't tried all the foundations that are out there, but as of what I've tried and used in my life, these have to be my top 2. The next one is the Danessa Myricks Groundwork Blooming Romance Palette. This is so innovative. You can use this for your eyes, your lips to contour. You can use this for your whole face. They have a powder version and then a cream. And I just think the color story is so amazing. Like, you can use this for so many different looks. I used it to contour my lips today. And I just think this is such a versatile palette, and I have reached for it so many times for so many different looks. Cannot recommend this enough. Luxury can mean different things to different people. This is just my opinion of what I consider luxury. I'm taking account into different factors like performance, price, longevity, formula, and that's how I came up with my criteria. The next one is the Luminous Silk Cheek Tint, and I have mine in the shade 53. It's this pink shade. This is my favorite shade, but I have 4 of them. So I have 50.5, which is like this peachy pink color. 41, which is this red. Oh, it's so pretty. And then this mauve color, 62. All very pretty. This is the one I've reached for the most, the pink one. I just think it's stunning. Let me show you a swatch on my hand. Is what that looks like. The color is like a lavender pink, and it just complements my skin tone really well. And I love the formula. Like, it blends in really easily, doesn't get patchy. It's got a little bit of a glow, but it dries down. It's an amazing product. Sticking with Giorgio Armani, I have the Prismaglass lip gloss, and I have mine in 07. It's just like a nude color. I'm gonna put a little bit on right now. It's like a nude color, and these are so smooth on the lips. I absolutely love this, and I want to get more colors. This is the only color I have, but I absolutely love this as like a topper, especially on top of the Prada, which I think was released this year. So this is another one of my favorites. This is the Prada Hyper Matte lipstick, and this is in the shade, let's see here. It doesn't say it, but it's like Nudo or something. I will link it. I'm so sorry. I will link the name in the description. I'm wearing the Blooming palette, the Danessa Myricks Blooming palette with the Prada lipstick today, and then the Prismaglass lip gloss on my lips. Another great release was the Dior Forever Glow Maximizer, and I have mine in the shade Rosy. This is so pretty. I'm running out of room in my hand, so I'm gonna go on this side. So here's what that looks like. And I like to blend this in with a liquid blush just to give it a glow. They have different colors. This is one of my favorite colors. I just think it's stunning. It does have a little bit of a scent, but it's not too bothersome, but it does have a scent. Another amazing release. This is probably one of my, these are all my favorites, but the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes Moonlight palette. I'm wearing that on my eyes today on top of the Dior palette. I just think the glitter toppers are so amazing. Like, they look like wet looking on your eyes, and it's just so pretty. Like, I loved the first one he came out with, and I love this one. I do have a video of me using this palette, and I will link that so you can take a look if you want. Another exceptional release this year was the Westman Atelier concealer. I have mine in the shade M2 and L1. And this is just like a very high coverage concealer, but it is creamy. So it doesn't leave you looking cakey, and it just blends into the skin very nicely with a good amount of hydration, but it does dry down. So this is another great release this year. Westman Atelier has amazing products. They are a little bit on the pricier side, but I do think they are worth it. And then I'm just going to share some things from the Chantecaille holiday collection. So they had the Cheetah palette, and then the Eye Duets. This is the Cassis Eye Duet. Love this one. This is the Silver Willow Duet. The packaging is so pretty, right? It's like gold, and it has just like this little detailing on it. And then I also really love the Chantecaille lip veil in the shade Wild Senna. So I wanted to keep this sort of concise and really narrow it down to my favorites. And I think I did just that. Let me know if you saw some of your favorites in here, and let me know your thoughts if you've used any of these or if you're interested in any of them. Thank you so much as always for your support, for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.